Hello everyone. Today I would like to quickly go through the exterior house insulation, and this house was built in 1960. Originally it's a 2x4 structure, and the R value of such structure was around R9, so there was a couple of inches of rock wool insulation. So as you can imagine, the house was quite cold in winter and quite warm in the summertime. So what we've done on the exterior, all of this is R20 XPS insulation from top to bottom. This made a huge difference in terms of comfort level inside the house. So the walls are much warmer when it's minus 30 outside. There is no frozen corners, no frozen screws in a drywall. The fan in the furnace kicks in way less frequently. So the comfort went up. In terms of the energy bill, it went down roughly 15%. So 15% wintertime on gas consumption and summertime on electricity consumption. Few things that were quite, I think, important to do is this apron at the bottom, since that's where all your floor joists are and lots of heat gets transferred at that spot. Similar the corners, so when you frame the house on a corner, you would have the majority of studs. So in this case, basically there is another 2 inches of styrofoam. So we get into our 4 inches plus 2 inches 6 by 5 are 30 on corners. The windows on this side did not have a frame around, but the other side does. So on this side, as you can see, all the windows got that frame was made with the styrofoam. So again, another R10 around the window, and that's also where you have lots of studs, lots of wood, lots of heat transfer going through. The foundation, similar way, styrofoam, and on this side I went 2 feet deep under the ground, under the grate. Actually the same was on the garage, but where I was able to, in some spots I went like one foot down and then 24 inches away. So it basically should give the same R value as going down 2 feet. Kind of surprise for me on this house, it was built in 1960, was that there is no plywood on exterior wall. Instead of plywood they used I think it's called asphalt impregnated fiberboard. Some people call it tin test. So there was no actual wood or plywood, so I could screw the styrofoam too. So I had to go into the studs. The positive thing and also good surprise was that not only a vertical stud, but there were I think 1, 2, 3 cross members going all the way through the wall. I think they were made like 2x1 material, wood material. So I had those cross members to screw the styrofoam to. Another thing to mention, it was important to take the soffit off and to go all the way to cover the top plate, basically where you have vertical studs, and then you have two either 2x4s or 2x6 sitting on top, since they are conducting heat quite a bit. So we had to take the soffit off and basically went with the styrofoam all the way up. Just want to quickly show you the example of XPS insulation. So there are usually few different kinds, C200, C300, 350, 400. It just compression strands, what doesn't really matter for the wall. So this is 4-inch, and you can get them from 1/2 inch to I think till 4-inch. To get them attached, I used like 6-inch screws. The cheapest way to get them from a local bolt supply store. And then there were like big plastic washers specifically designed for the styrofoam. Those were called, I think, Wind Devil 2. So if you go to the specialty store who sells this stuff, they should have it. In general, I was using the STO system, so I will try to find you all the parts that you will need. Okay, so this is the STO primer adhesive 80100. That's what you use to stick the nylon mesh on top of the styrofoam to get a good base for your finish coat. So to get it ready, you mix it with the Portland cement, 1-to-1 ratio, and you just spread it on the wall. So I'm not able to find the mesh to show you, but I will definitely find it online in the next videos. At this point, I just want to say that I'm super happy that I've done this exterior insulation. It's been a couple of years already. It looks great, it feels great, it's warm in winter, cold at summertime. So hope this helps, and as always, have a sunny day. Bye bye.